we'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is Tony Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes this Dallas offense led by Dak Prescott in his 6th season now as the Cowboy quarterback.
You remember last year he got off to an incredible start, threw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks, including 502 against the Cleveland Browns in week 4, just 4 yards short of the franchise's single-game record. Then came his injury in week 5 that pretty well derailed the Cowboy season.
On play action, Prescott. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Now, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
On first down, Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And I'll tell you, the effort, sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
For the first time, we get our look here at the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts, the second-year quarterback out of Oklahoma.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And Sanders there with a 1st down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down.
The numbers for Sanders last week: 13 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he fires one incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hurts setting up the screen with Gainwell.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
Here's the Eagles' new punter for 2021, Aaron Sipos, to punt it away.
As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott.
They'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A first down throw for Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Elliott running right. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Prescott now on 2nd down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Drops this one down to Gainwell. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here, just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And now Cooper slow to get up, staying down after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott now toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will make our score 9-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Throwing is Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. On the handoff, Gainwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough, and now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? They'll run on 1st down. It's Scott, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. There's the first NFL catch for Devontae Smith. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they? No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Sanders. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Going for it with Sanders. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. And that's Elliott, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
52 catches last year for Zeke, and he's had as many as 77 in a year. I think he's hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line and, of course, at the quarterback position. And if that happens, all of his numbers will go up.
So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the Titans who get the win at home. Derrick Henry, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Teddy Bridgewater, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Deshaun Watson, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, a run with Gainwell. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some big catches during his time in Dallas. Now in his 4th season, he makes another one there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Second and 11. Now Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open right side, complete to Rager. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Working with a 2nd and 4. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
They go play action with Hurts. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Scott. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hurts. Throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
What's the deal, y'all?
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Well, this offense has already been forced to settle for field goals on their drives earlier, so this is not a welcome sign here.
Indeed, it is not, and they certainly hope it's not a sign for the entire game, because they know they've got to be able to sustain drives all the way through. Pick up those guys rushing the quarterback and give himself a chance.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And this is going to be incomplete. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Uses the stiff arm. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Goes right back to Smith again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Scott. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And it's caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the 31, Prescott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. This to Jarwin. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A first down throw for Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 16, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So that one will be accepted. Second down. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Sanders. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football. And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward. And he'll be upended after after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Dak and the Cowboys down 14-9, a minute 51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Dak into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Dak. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Prescott. They keep the game alive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. we should be a playoff team.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.